kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife.
I don't know if you guys was aware that the TV judge, Judge Mathis, he is recently going through a public divorce where his wife filed divorce proceedings against him a few weeks ago. And once us in the public heard about this, you know, we all thought this would be another behind the scenes Hollywood divorce. But it looks like Judge Mathis is a real one for stopping and just answering questions from a random TMZ reporter. Let's get into it.
Hey, Judge Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good, rather. It's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
Not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how many at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back to July 17th. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that?
Absolutely.
I just wanted to eliminate all them rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country, you go to other events except without your wife, hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
I like the fact that he just stopped and said, you know what, I'm not about to run from this. I'm going to answer these questions now and keep it real as a man. And the only reason I respect this is because he didn't have to say nothing to nobody about what's going on in his divorce. And I will say this with the word allegedly, you can tell he got caught cheating. He definitely has got caught up in some mess. His wife probably had a private detective on him. She laid out all the evidence in front of him. For us men who know, when your old lady catch you red-handed, it's bad.
Y'all might well stick it out. You got 1 foot in the grave. How old is she? I don't care if the man cheated. 39 years? Mm-hmm. So what you gonna do now? Who wants you? Look at Vivica A. Fox. Who you think want Vivica A. Fox?
They probably want the money.
Look how she look. I'm just saying, ride that out, man. 39 years. Y'all best friends.
But
you see what I'm saying? You should have filed for divorce 20 years ago then. That would have made more sense.
Everybody think relationships is easy. Like everybody paint a narrative like, I'm gonna get married. I want to get married. They just want to have that title to say I want to be married, but they don't understand the shit that comes with being married.
Don't do it. Let this be a prime example. Do not get married. These girls out here half naked, busting it wide open. These guys, man, they don't want to work. They lazy, pants hanging off their ass and stuff. You know, a lot of them sweet. You know, so you really don't know what's going on right there. I'm not gonna say all men cheat, but I'm saying once that meat get hard,
we can't have a damn thing. Judge Mathis' wife filed for a divorce after 39 years of marriage. Look here, man. What is going on after 39 years? You done been with somebody 39 damn years. What exactly happened? Y'all been together this damn long. Man, you might as well go on and ride it out. Where y'all going? By the time the divorce get finalized, it's time to start making funeral arrangements. Now, you might as well just stay there. Just don't mess with each other. You know what I'm saying? Just write your will out and be like, look, we gonna stay married, but I don't want him to have nothing. And, you know, it's easier that way. Being a bachelor or a bachelorette with arthritis, now you got to find a new person. You know what I'm saying? And it's too much maintenance to find somebody new in your damn 60s. You know what I mean? It's one thing if you're young, want to get out there. You're young, you still healthy, you can move around, y'all can take trips and do what you want to do. Man, you up in your damn 60s. Now somebody got to be up to date on your diabetes medicine. You know what I mean? They got to be ready for you to have a gout attack. You got bronchitis, ingrown toenails. You know what I'm saying? You allergic to peanuts. That's a lot. Somebody got to get caught up on 39 years of stuff.
Why did Linda Reese apply for divorce from Judge Greg Masses after 39 years of marriage? The reason behind it is astonishing. Linda Reese was previously a teacher and also founded a children's advanced learning center. Her husband, Greg Masses, is a judge. Linda's career underwent a major change after she got married and had children. After the birth of their first child in 2005, Linda gave up her career to focus on family life, taking care of her husband and children. Over time, she began to regret her career sacrifice, which exacerbated her dissatisfaction with the marriage. Her husband's busy schedule as a judge limited his involvement in family life, leading to a lack of emotional support for Linda. Communication between the two gradually decreased, and they resolved issues through arguments, which made their relationship more strained and distant. Due to the lack of emotional support, Linda felt that the marriage was no longer fulfilling. After years of reflection, she decided to apply for divorce after 39 years of marriage. Their 4 children, who were raised together, are now adults and able to understand and cope with their parents' divorce. Her decision ultimately ended their 40-year marriage, which was finally submerged in the passage of time.
But what his wife need to realize is that he was thrown into the lake of lust. This man is a celebrity from freaking court TV dramas, which means he get all the older hoes and the younger hoes. After a years of being famous and rich, a man can slip up and make those mistakes and maybe step outside of his marriage. But if I can tell his wife, I don't think that's grounds for a divorce. Now, women always get in my comments about this, but I will let Queen Sister Ali explain this because she can do it way better than me.
But if you would cheat on me or walk out on me... Well, see, that's what I'm saying. We have to get into definition. Who told us that was cheating? Where did that idea come from that that's cheating? And I'm not saying that a lot of men are not just running around. I'm not talking about that. Mm-hmm. But if a woman finds out that her man has been with a woman while she's been with him for 3 or 4 or 5 years, that's a serious commitment and relationship. And if it hasn't taken anything from me, if I'm not going short of anything, and if this is what he thinks his responsibility is, then what kind of hell are you going to go through to prevent that? Since we cannot stop him, we have not been successful. The white woman has not been successful in stopping the white man from having another woman. They call them a mistress. We pick up a lot of that terminology. But a man who has 2 women, that's not necessarily a mistress. That's just his other woman. Now, we got 2 choices. We can be the woman or the other woman. We don't have but those 2. Now, I know we don't like that. I don't like that. You know, but that's the reality of our life at some point. Now, it's up to the man. But every man doesn't want 2 women, but those that do, they're going to do it. What about our morals and our religion?
Whose religion? Whose morals?
Not our religion, because we're not practicing the religion of black people anymore. That was taken from us. We don't have our morals anymore. That was taken from us. So whose idea are you representing when you stand up for those values? Not ours. Somebody else's, some other nationality. And it may work for them, but it doesn't work for us. It hasn't worked for anybody, really, but nobody wants to deal with the truth. Monogamy was only created because of the economics of it.
He cheated on me. Who taught us that? Where did we get those ideas from? And how did sex become the only deal breaker? If my husband had went out and blew his check, oh, we're going to rock and roll that night. Because that's important to the establishment and the maintenance of the family. But if I just hear about or somebody say, hey, your husband was so-and-so, my question, did you give her any money? Okay, and if he didn't, then we just move on past that. Yeah? It doesn't have to, that's not the deal breaker. It's got to be something much worse than that. It should be. But we have set it up that sex is the final thing. Oh, if he be with somebody else, that's it. Now, why should a woman rob her children that she already got by this man of their father's attention and affection?
That's Miss Shahrazad Ali, and we respect her. And she said it. I didn't.
What women need to understand is that, yes, this man slipped up and fell into lust with young women. It can happen when your husband is away at work. He's making millions of dollars, and also he's a television figure. But just because he slept with another woman, it doesn't mean that that man don't love you. Men have and will do worse things than cheat. And another thing is, this man definitely loves his wife, but he also loves to look at that bank account with $100 million in it. His wife can definitely take 50 to 60% of that $100 million. And you know, back in the day when they got together, they didn't sign no prenup. So she can take everything, to be honest. So of course, this man want his wife back. But anyways, that's all I got in this video. You guys drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Judge Mathis putting out this statement, keeping it real as a man and saying what it is and answering questions. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, like the video. Thanks for watching. I will see you in the next one.